Hey, welcome back to another episode of Outside In.
Your go-to source for honest conversations about relationship and marriage.
So if you are ready, let's go.
Pandai lah.
Yeah, this is my jam. Okay, so today we have no guests.
Today we have no guests.
It's just the two of us again.
Yes.
So for those yang rindu kita punya suara yang kita dua je, hari ni dah episodenya untuk korang dengar lah.
Yeah, and also we have been getting a lot of messages. People sending in their stories for us to read. So that's what we're going to do today.
Yeah, but before that, this episode is brought to you by Salah. This episode is brought to you by SE7EN FLOWERS.
So SE7EN FLOWERS, they sell modest apparels and it's nursing friendly, size inclusive and other pocket, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of you ladies listeners out there, we know there's a lot of lady listeners, right? You guys also in the live right now. If you are a lady, you go and check out SE7EN FLOWERS today.
Yeah. Check out SE7EN FLOWERS. Then you check out, I dengar Outside In, I tahu pasal SE7EN FLOWERS. Yeah, so let them, show them the support.
Yeah, and usually they sell through their lives.
Yeah, during their lives they have like special prices and things like that.
Yeah.
And then you can accumulate all the prices, all your purchases, and then by weekend, Saturday or Sunday, they will send it out to you. Yeah, they macam add to cart.
Yeah, tapi kalau live you all know lah, dia macam goreng pisang, very fast.
Yeah, very fast. They sell out very, very fast.
Yep.
Yeah, so for the guys inside pun boleh beli for your wives, for your girlfriend. Yeah, it's beautiful. I've seen the picture. I've seen the dresses. It's amazing.
Yes.
And it's size inclusive. Yang kecil boleh, yang tinggi boleh, semua boleh.
Yes.
Yeah, serba boleh.
Yes. So you guys can go to their socials at SE7EN FLOWERS. SE7EN FLOWERS.
Yeah, it's on TikTok and Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah, so head on over to their socials right now and follow them. Give them a follow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go.
Right. Let's go.
Okay, so let's read the first.
Yeah, we go straight to it. Okay. The main story dia kesian.
Yeah.
Bukan kesian lah, macam sedih lah kita
Sedih.
dengar.
Okay.
The quite long message, so I try to wrap it up. Okay. What are your thoughts of pendam? What are your thoughts of just keeping quiet, even if it's something that you know you really want to voice out? I used to say it, but when I say something, I get shoot back, and yet it leads to argument, and that argument could prolong sometimes days, weeks, even months. From there, I just keep quiet, and each time when I want to say something, I just hold back and continue keeping quiet. But when I decide to pendam, I bottle up my feelings so much, and it's killing me now. For example, I'm always 24/7 with the phone. I want to say it, but I know the words coming to me will be, you always use your phone. What are your thoughts of pendam? Is it good or is it not?
Pendam. I think a lot of us can relate lah. At some point of time in our marriage or in our relationship, there is a time that we pendam. So, but I think in the long run, it's not healthy lah. Like right now, the predicament that she is in, she feels like she cannot freely express her concerns, her thoughts to her own husband, right? That she's married, right?
She never say husband lah.
Okay, to her partner lah. So I mean, we can speak from our experience. My personal experience is I'm a person who likes to pendam.
Yeah.
Last time, even in the first few months of our marriage, lagi-lagi dulu kita tengah dating kan?
Yeah, even during our dating times also, it's very hard for us to communicate initially because Fara likes to pendam, and for me also, I don't tell her my problems. Yeah, so both of us are not communicating when it mattered. Yeah, initially kita baru-baru, I mean, we only communicated based on the good things, like benda baik, cerita baik, you know, all this good news and all that we like to share.
Yeah.
But when it comes to things that really matters, the matters of the heart especially, kita senyap.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
For me, I don't know why initially, it was because my whole life, I wasn't used to expressing my problems or expressing how I feel.
Yeah, but what made you become that way? Like for the submission just now, she mentioned that every time she says something, she gets shoot back. Dia macam like I say a concern, and then the person said you have no rights to have that concern kind of thing. That's what I feel lah.
Yeah, for me personally, I think it's just the way I was brought up lah. Yeah, I was brought up very strict in a very strict environment, and on one hand, it's good to have a discipline in my life. And looking back right now, in hindsight, I think I'm very thankful for my family and my mom for raising me the way they did. But on the flip side, it kind of ruined my self-esteem.
Okay.
I feel like I just didn't know how to talk. I was shy, plus the fact that and I'm pendam.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a very deadly combination lah.
Pendam, I feel like to me, when you pendam something, right, it's okay. We just, I think people would know this example of a bottle. You pendam, simpan dalam botol. You simpan. Then after a while, the bottle gets full. Because we're all human beings. We have limits to ourselves.
Betul.
So when you don't share what is needed to be shared, it just accumulates and then it explodes when you least expect it. Macam the tipping point and things like that. And then it eats you up inside so much that kita akan, like Farah mentioned, like you mentioned, you will hurt your self-esteem. And it's something that is not really a good thing, I would say. Because she asked, is it a good thing or not, right? So to me, pendam is not a good thing.
Ultimately, it's not a good thing.
Yeah, pasal you will affect communication, your communication with people. It affects your self-esteem. And also it affects how you might move forward in life. Pasal especially when it comes to relationships. Pasal communication kan.
Yeah, and one thing I can think of right now is all of us, how we act, how we behave is heavily dependent on how we see things in our life. Like for example, okay, this one is for you guys to understand me better, right?
Yeah.
To understand why I pendam last time. So my mom have this habit when she's very, very angry with us, she will lock herself in her room for days.
Wow.
And not talk to us.
Yeah, I kena before also.
Yeah. So I grew up like that. So that is the only way I saw on how to handle that kind of situation.
Yeah.
So I understand also kalau marah jangan berbual. Jadi you don't say the wrong thing, right?
Yeah.
But that was what I saw lah. When my mom was angry at us, she would lock herself in her room.
Yeah.
So that was how I learned
to handle things like that lah.
Yeah, but I also understand that that is not a healthy way for me to do that in my marriage. So I had to unlearn a lot of things.
I mean, okay, this when it comes to communication, right? So we, like for Farah, she grew up in that kind of situation. I guess I can say also that I grew up in such a situation as well. Pasal my family is always showing all the good things to people, and then they do not know what goes on behind the scenes. And then like what the 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 lady, the person that submitted the person that submitted the story. So she said that the more she said, the more she gonna shoot balik. And we are all faced with that. I guess it comes with a toxic trait that boils in that is embedded in a lot of people. Yeah, it can be your own family members, can be your own colleagues, your friends, and all that. Like you say something out of concern, but when you ask them something and then you just get shot down, like you have no validity. So we are trying our best to. I mean, it starts from somewhere, right? It starts from yourself. Like you want to communicate, you have to always be open to what you're going to be receiving.
Yeah, and I think we all have to understand that as individuals, we all have our baggage.
Yeah.
We all have things that we have to unpack, right? So the first step, I feel personally, is to acknowledge that. That means you have self-awareness that, okay, I have this trait that is not so nice, and I have to be better in this regard. Yeah, so once you understand, then when you go into a relationship, your husband or your wife also has their own baggage.
Yeah.
Right? So the idea of a marriage is to learn each other, to understand each other, and to find a way that you guys can communicate healthily together.
Yeah, because we always say in all of our episodes as much as we can, communication is really important. Communication, the way you communicate with someone is really important as well.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is you can pendam all you want, but if your partner do not understand where you're coming from, do not know what's going on with your life, and if you were to burst at him or her, it's a bit unfair on your partner.
Yeah,
right?
that's the thing also. So I mean, let's be honest, like we also had that before.
Yeah, we had that.
It's either Yan
Yeah.
told me something and then my reaction wasn't so pleasant.
Yeah,
Or
there was one time I told her something, right? For 3 days she never talked to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's human reaction, like human emotion. For me personally, I had to digest the information, but I'm pretty sure I could go back and find a way to handle that situation more better.
More better,
lah, guys. But yeah, eventually I'm like, okay, like I need to talk to him lah. So I went back and we had a discussion. We all have that. We all have gone through that before. But the trick is to do what Ian like to say, to do damage control.
Yeah.
Like after you have that conflict and one person reacted the way that is not so pleasant, you have a talk. And macam, so the next time the person that your partner wouldn't feel so scared to approach you and open up again.
Yeah. Someone asked, was the 3 days before or after marriage? It was before we got married.
Before.
It was before we got married. And I would say that being under the same roof also makes a difference. Like we are in constant Allah.
Somebody is inviting.
Yeah.
No.
We are under one roof, so we only have each other in the house. So if you were to not communicate properly, then imagine coming home to an environment that is very quiet, very silent, and then you just don't.
Zul said you are forced to talk.
Yes, you are forced to talk it out. Forced in a good way. Pasal you both sit with each other kan. Ni kalau kita tak berbual,
it's very uncomfortable, living in the same house and you love this person but you are not talking to them.
Yeah.
It's a very weird.
Correct.
It's not a nice feeling. So I guess in the aspect we are forced to talk about it.
Then I'd like to tap on something that I saw one of the comments from one of our videos saying something about the along the lines of, if you talk about it but then it repeats again the next time. So that, to me, that will happen because it's a behavior that we are in. It's a habit that we grew up. For example, like 25 years of your life, you grew up in that manner. So for you to change into a different routine of opening up, it will take some time.
Yeah.
So it's not something that is an overnight thing.
That's why I say you have to have self-awareness.
Yeah.
And you have to make very conscious effort. So for example, if your partner sit you down, and then it's going to be a serious discussion. Mentally prepare yourself for whatever that is going to come. And then when your partner shares what he or she wants to share, really take your time and plan your next response.
Yeah.
You don't macam, like you don't give those kind of response. It's going to be very detrimental in your relationship in the long run. If your partner is sharing something that is not pleasant, take some time. Kalau boleh ada poker face, then just digest it and just calm down, collect your thoughts. If you need some time away, then just tell your partner, okay, I love you, but I need some time to digest this. I promise I will come back.
Yeah, it's always that reassurance and the love that you have to show. If you love your partner lah, of course. I mean, you guys are married, right? Yeah. There's a comment saying that sometimes you have no choice to pendam because the other party doesn't want to give the attention. Yeah, of course, definitely. Because when you don't want to give the attention, you have problems communicating in the first place.
Indefinitely lah,
yeah. So, and then the other one saying the hardest part would be to find the right time, especially when you have many little ones. You have little ones around. I would like to share a story about somebody that I know. Okay, so they have kids, and throughout the day they're always busy with their work. They're always busy with their kids, especially. So what they do is they put the kids to sleep. They make it a point after the kids go to sleep, they go out into the living room, sit down, they catch up on their lives. They catch up on the days, because we have to face the facts that with kids, okay, we do not have kids, but I'm sharing based on experience or stories from people that who are in my life. Okay, so is without a doubt that relationship or marriage is a work in progress. And it's something that you have to constantly work on, constantly put in effort every single day. Pasal kita akan insyaAllah hingga ke jannah.
InsyaAllah.
Yeah. So when you pendam, you don't talk about it, and then when the kids are asleep, you're just individuals. Yes, you might need your time, but this is a relationship that you are in. This is a relationship that you both swore to foster, to protect for the rest of our lives, insyaAllah. So bila kita are in that situation, you put in a constant note in your head that we are married, and this marriage is not something that is given to you. It's something that you need to always work on. Yes. So what I would say is, if you have kids, put your kids to sleep. Go out at least half an hour. Communicate, love each other. You know, if you don't communicate pun, sayang. So we have to try our best to
baju sayang. Baju sayang.
MasyaAllah.
Zul cakap, I think some people start to be too comfortable in their relationship, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I'm guilty of it as well. Kadang-kadang kan, like after a full day, me and Fara would just be on our phones. We'll be in our own worlds. But we try our best as much as possible to talk to each other walaupun sekejap.
Correct.
Yeah. What if your partner doesn't let you have your own time to yourself to ponder and recover? And that is where you need to start communicating. Like, I need this time for myself, at least for the next half an hour or so. Don't take too long, pasal you have to remember you are two. Okay? Yeah, individuals, yes, but you are two together.
You are a unit.
You are a unit. Yes, you're a unit.
I think the most important thing when you are the one that is given this, macam okay, for example, your partner tells you, okay, I need some time away. To you who is receiving that, right, that is on a certain level that is very hurtful.
Yeah.
Because
she
doesn't want to be in the same space as me right now.
Yeah.
And it hurts. But the thing is, you have to take that time away. But at the same time, you tell them, I will come back. I promise I will come back and we will talk it out. But right now, I just need some time to myself.
Yes.
And I hope you can understand that. But we will come back. We will come back by tonight or tomorrow morning, and we will settle this. Yeah. You just need to give that person the reassurance.
Yeah, pasal okay. The thought process is you guys are in a relationship. It's a unit. But if one wheel is not working right, repair the wheel first, then you go together forward. Yeah. So,
and I think I wanna share this something that this is a self realization lah.
Okay.
For example, when you have a conflict, right? And this conflict, you are trying to resolve something in your marriage, right? It might be something that he did that you don't like, or something that you feel needs change in your relationship. So it is a fact. Okay, just put yourself in your partner's position. If there's a problem in your relationship and you address it, right, it's inevitably going to hurt for your partner.
Yeah.
Because you are trying to say that you are not loving me right. I need you to make some changes to make me feel loved.
Yeah.
And ultimately to your partner, right, it hurts. It hurts. So you have to understand that. You have to give them space and not be defensive about it.
Yeah.
And both parties don't be defensive lah. Just try to listen.
As much as possible lah. Because of course we're all human beings. We will feel negative emotion at times, and it's normal. It's normal to feel angry. It's normal to feel apa sih? Why you doing this to me? Why you saying this kind of thing? Dulu tak pun bawa macam gini. But it happens. Pasal we are all growing. We are all evolving. Yes, as a couple especially. You guys are living together, kan? So like, you know, the ways that you are as an individual before you got married, that's who you are. That's without a doubt, that's who you are. But once you are married, you have to make the change. Like people always say, kau dah kahwin, kau dah berubah lah. Of course. we are in a relationship with somebody that is going to be in our lives, that I'm going to see, that I'm going to sleep with every single night.
Yeah.
Who are you to say that I'm not supposed to change? Yeah, I'm changing for my wife. I'm changing for the future of my family.
Correct.
For example lah. And you make sure you change it in a positive manner that appeals to your wife, that allows the both of you to communicate well.
Yeah.
Allows the both of you to go to sleep happy every single night. Yeah.
I mean, your approach also has to be suitable with your partner lah. You know your partner well enough. You know if you naikkan suara or anything, your partner is not going to be receptive to it. Yeah. So you have to find a way that will macam orang selalu cakap, you want to tegur somebody, you have to tegur with hikmah, with beralas dengan adab. And it goes the same way for your partner lah. Kucing ni. Can you see?
Habis masuk dalam kamera.
Cookie sayang.
Come, go out the table sayang. Ya Allah. Habis.
Kucing
Let's
ni.
leave this in the reels. Dah tak pernah kan masuk depan kamera kan?
Come here. Get out of the camera. Okay, can. Let's go. Deep pillow talk is important. Comprehension is also compromise is key too. Comprehension and also to compromise is key. Yes.
Yes,
We always say communication is important, right? But comprehension is also important because I can say one way, but you receive it a totally different way.
It happened to us also.
Yeah.
Even like as recent as 2 weeks ago. Yeah, sometimes kucing see all like say dia pun nak lighten the book. Yeah, in a way, it will happen. Pasal sometimes you are not used to certain things, new things keep coming up, and it's a way to test your relationship. Yeah. So like I always say, if you do not have the foundations right, these kind of things will pull you apart further. So build on that foundation, build it as much as you can every single day.
Yeah.
I say it's a relationship, it's something that you both have to work on. Yeah.
So in conclusion, I feel like pendam-pendam ni is not healthy in the long run. And how do you overcome it is really communicate with your partner. Kalau you have something in your heart, in your mind, it's heavy, burdening you. You want to tell, but you takut, right? So you have a conversation and say, what would you reckon? How do we tell our partner?
Like you do what?
Like if you have a conflict or you want to say something but you scared.
Oh, like how I always say lah.
Yeah.
I would go to her and say, I have this issue, but I do not know how to go about with it. Can we talk about it? Can we discuss it? Yeah. Take time to calm yourself down first, no matter what the situation is. Always remember that you need to talk in the best state of your mind.
Yep.
Okay, like I think someone mentioned, if change is difficult because of past experience, that's where it's harder for you to change, no doubt. But it's not impossible. Pasal kita ni manusia, humans are made to change, humans are made to adapt. And talk to someone about it. Talk to someone who is more experienced, or talk to someone who you trust very well with your heart and soul. Like for me, most of the time I talk to Fara, and most of the time I talk to Raihan, I talk to Umar. You know, these people are the ones that knows how I am, knows how I am as a person, and knows what I need to communicate.
Yeah. And then okay, let me ask you a question then. If I have something that I say to you, right? And then, okay, for example lah, I don't know, I'm not good at giving examples.
Okay.
But maybe I tell you macam, Ayang, you haven't been spending time with me. Usually, let's be honest guys, let's be honest. Usually the first thing that pop up in our mind, apa sah?
Yeah. Okay.
I
get where you're coming from.
So, how do we acknowledge our partner punya feelings when in our mind that is what we are feeling? How do you feel we should handle that?
I think firstly, like what you said, I would react like, bukan ke I hari-hari spend time dengan you, not that kind of thing. But at the same time, I would say you have to make a conscious effort. Pasal kita conscious effort, okay? We have to make a conscious effort because we are individuals, okay? But when someone tells their feelings, it's valid. Lain lah kalau macam I literally spend every single day and then you say, no, you cannot go out with your friends. And then that one you have to tweak a bit lah.
Okay.
Yeah. But when you say that you haven't spent quality time with me enough, then the thing that I need to say first is to, okay, she's feeling this way. How do I address this issue? That is what I have to constantly think to myself. Because right now, quality time is the two of us, right? So it's something that I need to do as well. So I will need to ask Farah, like, do you not feel, in what way do you feel that we have not been spending time? Because like maybe for me, I've been home most of the time, I see her most of the time, for example, but she might not feel the same way. So I asked, in what way can I improve this? In what way can I show you that I'm here for you and spend time with you? Yeah. What do you need out of this?
Yeah, and the important part of this whole conversation, right? Both of you have to listen. Both of you have to understand each other. Yeah. It's not a ta you macam gini apa tu tak mana ada gitu. It's not going to work, guys.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to be solved.
Don't listen to retaliate. Listen to understand and compromise. Pasal kita dalam, like I say again, I would say kita dalam relationship, we are together. So why fight with your own partner when you are going to live with each other for the rest of your lives? Yeah. Kalau dua-dua kepala batu, pecah ke batu tu.
Kalau dua-dua kepala batu kepala each other.
Yeah, I guess okay, but of course this works for us lah. You know, this is the way that we have been living and we approach any problems that we have almost every single day for the past 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah.
And if dua-dua kepala batu, then that is a bigger challenge for you lah, I would say. But nevertheless, someone have to step down.
Yeah.
Someone has to take a step back. Pasal if there's no compromise by either one of you, who is going to take the lead? And then like kalau kita okay, well, let's say we are a guy. Guys will have generally lah, I'm speaking generally ego issues. But kita nak pakai ego kita kepada orang yang kita sayang. You know? Kita ni walaupun yalah kita jantan lah, we are the man, blah blah blah. But sanggup ke nak tengok partner you sedih?
Okay, kita buat role play nak?
Okay.
Kita buat role play.
Let's go.
Okay, you cakap dengan I.
Cakap apa?
You tak happy dengan I, you cakap.
Kenapa you semalam buat macam ni?
This is the wrong
example.
Wrong example lah.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Kenapa you semalam perangai ah? I tak suka. Kenapa depan kawan I semua you macam gitu?
Apa? I tak ada apa-apa.
Tak, semalam you macam gitu ah.
Habis kawan you dengan I boleh?
Tak ada. Apa yang kawan you dengan I pula? Apa yang kawan you dengan I boleh? Example salah.
Okay, we have to give a good example. Come on, let's go. One more time.
Tak boleh ya?
Boleh.
Okay, apa example? Nak berbual pasal apa?
Berbual pasal, okay, you have an issue with how I behave or something like that.
Okay.
And then I will react the wrong way.
Okay. Asal semalam you tak buang sampah? Sampah dah berlambak tau. Asal tak buang?
Habis you tak buang?
Habis ada kemas-kemas. Kenapa you tak buang?
Bila dah kemas tu boleh buang sekali apa?
Habis abang buat semua apa?
Habis you fikir I tak buat apa-apa kat rumah ni?
Tak.
Macam gitulah Betul punya example. Kita tak boleh sebab kita tak pernah macam gini. Okay, just try to understand us.
When me saying that kan, I feel bad. I feel that I never talked to her in that way before. So oh my god, I used to talk like that in my old relationships lah.
Yeah, so the idea is, if your partner comes to you with an issue, you don't be defensive and throw back the issue to him. Okay, this is the right way to handle this.
Sabar. Coming from me kan, the way you say it also makes a difference.
Yeah? Oh, the tone.
Okay? The way you say it also. Pasal when I am talking, for example benda tak suka kan, mesti marah apa, relax dulu, masuk toilet, cuci muka, ambil wuduk, terus
nampak sangat korang tak pandai gitu. Kekok. Okay, tak apa.
Kekok. Okay.
This
So the scenario is, okay, sampah ada dah berlambak kan, ada bersihkan dah letak tepi. Tapi I tengok balik kerja, asal masih ada sampah.
Okay.
So this is what I react.
Okay.
Sayang, sampah tu bila nak buang?
Sorry. Okay, I nanti buang.
Tak apa. I buangkan. You busy hari ni lupa Okay.
Boleh dengar kita lagu kuat sangat lah.
Boleh dengar kan?
Boleh. Maybe gini. Sedih sikit.
Asal sedih
Sebab this is the right way.
Tak mau sedih.
Habis?
Terpakai je.
Yeah. Okay, gini.
Dinda.
Okay, no. Maybe how you should say it. You don't say like how you say, okay? You say like people say. You cakap macam, kenapa you tak buat sampah?
Okay.
Okay?
So, habis kata nak kasih example sendiri.
Normal
human beings.
Normal kind of conversation
Okay.
outside. Realistic sikit lah.
Okay. Stand tu. Tak apa. Salah. Okay. Sayang, kenapa sampah tu masih ada kat situ?
Sorry, hari ni I busy sikit lah sayang. Tak ada time nak buang tadi.
Lupa nak buang lah. Actually kalau tak buang, you try to ingat lah. Pasal semalam I dah bersihkan. Habis kata you nak buang, habis tak buang.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You need me to throw it for you?
It's okay, I will buang.
Okay. Is there anything else you want me to do for you?
No, I think you have done enough already, babe. Semalam you dah kemas, and I know I'm I haven't been the most attentive to you lately. So tak apa, I buangkan.
Okay, thank you.
Next time nanti I tolong you cakap, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Macam tu kan?
InsyaAllah lah, kita cuba. But generally kita macam gitulah actually every day.
Kekoknya.
Yeah, but this is the most best scenario lah. But selalunya sebagai orang yang baran ni,
SE7EN FLOWERS kita size inclusive, which means kita provide affordable, comfortable but modest at the same time for sizes from maybe like extra small up to 5XL. Yes.
I love this so much because you know sometimes bila I shopping baju kan, kadang-kadang design lawa sekali tengok, alamak tak ada size.
Yeah. So we are size inclusive, from extra small all the way to 5XL for people my height, because sometimes kita beli seluar kena alter kan.
Correct.
So we provide pants with sizes for tall ladies and also petite ladies lah like me.
I susah cari dress sebab I tinggi. Jadi selalu nanti dia macam
length dia macam, okay, our length is like 130 to 145.
Oh, okay, boleh.
Like shawls in longer length. Everything lah, brooch ke, inner, snow cap, hand socks, everything.
And also from what I know is it's also nursing friendly.
Yes. Asalnya baju nursing friendly tak cantik.
Macam obit
macam really baju office, you know. Nursing mom will know the struggles lah. So when I'm a nursing mom myself that time, macam kita need to cater to nursing mummies lah. And at the same time we focus on pocket lah. Kita selalu ada pocket.
Tu penting pocket.
Dengan lagi satu tak payah gosok sangat baju kita. Iron free or ironless. Crinkle material.
Guys, follow SE7EN FLOWERS on Instagram and TikTok. They always go live almost every day.
Every day, Monday to Saturday. What feel? The best part about live, people can ask you to wear. You can see how the fit might look on you, and then you can ask questions and all that. And live selling, of course, it's fast. Let's say you watch the live on Monday, all the way to Saturday, you use one shipping lah. So you can combine.
Clever lah.
Bagus. So nanti at the end of the week, barulah you dapat package, as in you already compile your package. Jadi maximize the shipping fee kan.
So kan boleh add to cart lah kira kan.
SE7EN FLOWERS. So don't forget to follow them on their Instagram, their TikTok at SE7EN FLOWERS.
Okay, I would have to admit lah, kita for myself kan, I used to act on my first emotion, which is anger. Kenapa tak buat gitu? Dulu lah, the first example that I give last time, just now, was how I used to be. And I made a conscious effort to change myself. Pasal kenapa? Pasal isteri I pun ada hidup dia. Isteri I pun ada kerjaya dia. Isteri I pun bertugas hari-hari. So apa susahnya kalau I ambil 2 minit untuk buang sampah tu? Tak susah kan? Tetapi kalau let's say there was already been an agreement yang kata dia nak buang besok, lupa ke apa, and she said she will throw, tapi end up after a whole day dia tak buang, you have to understand why was it that way. Something came up, busy, lupa, and kita manusia. It will be something that is that will happen inevitably. So kita kena saling memahami. We always have to remember that kita ni manusia yang akan buat kesalahan.
Betul.
Buat mistakes. So if you want to believe for every mistake that you make, mana kasih sayangnya?
I mean, okay, I understand that some couples have this dynamic where they joke with each other. But macam perli-perli tu, if you constantly do it kan, nanti macam sakit hati, susah.
Once in a while nak joke, you lupa nak buang sampah kemarin kata nak buang tak buang. Sekali-sekali okay lah. But jangan sampai it becomes a form of communication.
Betul.
Pasal kita kena, like what Haji said, kita kena suara lembut dengan partner. Kita lelaki jantan mana ke, gah mana, hang tua style ke apa. When it comes to your partner, your loved ones, kita berbual dengan cara yang baik, cara yang bercinta lah basically. Bercinta. As much as possible lah. So kita dah digress daripada pendam sampai ke sini. So in a way, it still boils down to communication. If you are in that state of pendam-pendam, try to talk to someone of your loved ones, someone that you have full trust with. From there, then you can slowly open up. Because usually people who trust you, who loves you, will not react in a manner. This kind of comments that comes to shoot back to you, right? Usually comes from people who doesn't matter to you. This is what I realized. Yeah, so talk to people that loves you, and then inshallah from there you slowly open up. Then keep your we have a comment, a reminder from one of our good friends. Shout out to Pobit. He said keep your circle small. Pasal orang yang dalam circle kita tu orang yang penting, and this kind of people will only bring you higher.
Yeah, and treat them right lah.
Yeah. So itulah kita punya take on pendam. Yeah. Berbual dengan partner kena ada rose kat atas telinga dulu. Just senorita. Time for dance. Totally. Hey, thank you for joining. Is this Fazwan ke? Is this
Mimsy. Okay, shall we read the next story?
Ya, bulu kucing lah Allah. Okay.
Sorry kalau example kita macam
kita try lah. Okay, the next question. Okay, the next question is a bit Fazan tengah FIFA. Okay, next question is gonna be very tough one to talk about, but we'll try our best. Okay.
Let's go.
I'm already in my 5 years marriage, and there's sure ups and downs. In these 5 years, my significant other has cheated on me twice with 2 different ladies. And currently, as I'm typing this, he is cheating. MashaAllah. Honestly, I don't have the courage to walk out of this marriage or ask for a divorce, because I'm someone who finds that perkahwinan is something that is beautiful and must try my best to give it my all and not resort to divorce. And now, I'm just helpless. I'm just heartbroken and I don't know what to do.
Oh.
Wow.
What do you think, guys? It's really tough to
Very
kupas.
tough. Yeah. Wow.
I mean, ultimately, this is just my personal opinion lah. Ultimately, doesn't matter how teruk your marriage is, I don't think you should ever cheat on them.
Yeah.
This is my personal punya take lah. Why? I don't understand.
Ever since I got married, right, my view of love and marriage has been nothing but positive because of you. Alhamdulillah. And
My face.
so when I get this story, when we get this story and I read it, and I feel like the foundation wasn't there in the first place. Something is happening. Something happened for along the ways between the two of them, and allowed the guy to do it out of, I don't know, frust maybe. I don't know. There's no justification for this. There is no justification for it. The only thing I can say is he might have thought about something. And the thing is, 2 different ladies.
Yeah.
So, wow, this is tough. But
a lot of the comments right now is saying cheating is a choice. It definitely is. Because, okay, if you ask me personally, right, would I cheat on Yan? No. Maybe the question would be, would I be, what's that word? Would I be capable of cheating on Yan? The answer is yes.
Oh, that video.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, guys, we saw a video.
Tak apalah, I nak.
Okay.
Go.
Sorry. I remember the video. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so if you ask me, right, are you capable on cheating on your husband? I would say yes. Capable is 100%, but I am mature enough and I am loyal enough to not put myself in situations where I will be stupid enough to have any interaction with the other gender.
In excessive manners lah.
In excessive manners. Because it's always a choice. If you make smart choices, you put your relationship at the forefront of all your decisions. You put your relationship in your heart. You put your husband in your mind. you will not do stupid decisions like this. You will not put yourself in positions where lama terjadi . No, it's always a choice.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and it just came into me like, okay, I'm sorry to be saying this lah, but no, I'm not sorry to be saying this. I'll say that kalau kita ni put our relationship at the forefront like you mentioned, but there's someone else that needs to be at the forefront.
Oh,
Allah.
betul.
Pasal kita nikah ni kerana apa? Kerana Allah. Yeah, it might sound like I'm preaching, but it has to be said lah. Pasal it's too rampant nowadays. I'm seeing a lot.
Let's be honest lah. In this day and age, right, temptations are everywhere.
Yeah, dah akhir zaman ni kan.
So what is the thing that will make you not do all these bad things to your partner, right? Is really your loyalty and your iman.
Yeah.
Senang cakap.
Yeah. I mean, nak cakap kalau let's say orang yang cheat tu kurang iman, mungkin kot. Dia tak
Kita tak
terfikir.
cakap macam tu lah,
Tapi
Kita tak cakap macam tu.
yeah, I mean, in the first place, okay, we always have to remember Allah as our number one priority. Okay, that is for sure. But we talk about emotional side as well. Kita kena ingat, kita ni nikah dengan seorang wanita. For the guys, kita nikah dengan seorang wanita yang bapaknya sudah lepaskan tanggungjawab dia kepada anaknya, kepada menantunya.
Melayu, bagus.
Yeah. Melayu. Social media is the main cause always such people hanging around. Yes.
Yeah.
And I always like to say this, social media is so easy for someone to fall into that trap.
Correct. Zul said, fear the consequences of your action and the damage you inflict.
Yeah.
If you really tak ada your partner and Allah in your mind, right? Okay, maybe I just share a story, okay? This one is a bit
Terplay on sikit.
but I think the
essence of it.
the essence, the principles of it is still the same.
Okay, we share.
So I just share. I don't know if I shared this on the podcast before, but this was during secondary school.
Okay.
Okay, cerita dia tak payah lagu Cerita
Dia kelakar ke, sedih ke, seram ke?
kelakar campur a bit takut. Alamak, tak nak. Kau kelakar.
Kakak, okay.
Okay. So this happened when I was in secondary school, right? When I was in secondary school, I was in this thing called Tough Club lah. So after school hours, we have to run around the school compound.
Oh, okay, this story.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was during Ramadan. So Ramadan kan tak boleh minum, tak boleh makan kan. But then I still had this program after school. So I macam, alamak, okay lah, just do it lah. Then run. I don't know how many rounds already by then. Then every round, right, I pass by a water cooler, guys. Korang tahu tak betapa mengancam betapa mengancam water cooler tu.
Dia macam keluar air 100 plus gitu lah.
Yeah.
Betul clear.
And then I run, and then like every time I pass by, I'm like, oh my god, if I can just have a sip from that water cooler. But then I still tak. But then at one point of time, I'm like, tengah puasa dah haga. Lepas tu I'm just like, I really cannot. And then I drink from the water cooler. Once I drink from the water cooler, terus I macam, sialah, Allah is gonna hate me. That was the first feeling that I felt after I drank from that. And then now in hindsight, right? I think about that situation again. I'm like, imagine if I don't have that fear and that loyalty to my creator. Any decisions I do in my life, right, I just main terjah je sih. I don't have a discipline. I don't have like a morally right path of the decisions that I made in my life.
Yeah.
So I think tying back to your marriage and like to tying back to cheating and everything like that, it really must come from within. And you have to have that fear of consequence of your actions, because at the end of the day, you akan dipersoalkan.
Yeah.
Of all the things that you did, right? So that is one of the things that you really have to keep secret in your heart.
Yeah, kadang like, okay, like for the story that was mentioned earlier kan, this lady knows the husband is cheating.
Today sih.
Yeah, and kadang-kadang the guy will be like, dia takkan tahu. No one will find out. One day maybe. Kalau Allah nak buka mata wanita tu, Allah nak buat benda terjadi, akan terjadi.
Betul.
Yeah, and then Allah memandang. He's everywhere. No, He's all seeing.
Yeah, but what do you think about what I said just now? It's like, am I capable of cheating? I am.
I am too. Everybody, all of us, even in the chat room, all of you, we are all capable of being doing something wrong. We are all capable of doing that. Because why? We are humans. And these things are called temptations. Like what I think Puan Madam said, is bisikan of our inner demon, bisikan syaitan. Yeah, it's really a choice. Yeah, it's really a choice whether or not you want to act on these feelings, on these temptations, on these bisikans. And memang you put yourself in a situation where you are, for example, a female colleague, and then you like for me, if I were to just be okay, I just go on lunch break with my female colleague, just the two of us. It may be just eating. Kalau ada orang ramai sama-sama one whole team, it's fine. Pasal it's a lunch break, everybody's going to be doing that. But kalau sengaja macam never mind lah, me and you we just go somewhere lah, go makan. Then that is putting yourself in a situation that will cause problems, potential problems. Pasal the moment you're in an environment just two of you, okay, syaitan will come in.
Cocok. This is real. We're not making this up.
Yeah.
Memang kalau lah you dah berkahwin, you go out with your female friends, pada you memang tak salah, right? Because you're just gonna get lunch. But if you really think about it, you know? Yalah, you think about it.
Yeah, don't because of last rumah tangga musnah. Betul. Pasal kan, kalau let's say lah, I always believe in this. Kalau your rumah tangga tu dah sempurna, okay, for example, lagi-lagi kalau dah ada anak ke apa, habis you decide to, tepikan your wife, your kids for a short fun time with another person, then you gonna, and then okay, Erwin said this in a previous podcast as well.
Yes.
I think two episodes ago, he said this: the grass will always be greener on the other side if you're watering the other side.
Yeah, it's the other side is always going to be greener. Okay?
Yeah.
You just imagine, you start a relationship with someone, right? It starts all roses, right? Bed of roses, everything is good, everything is going well. But every relationship will have its ups and downs.
Yeah.
Takkan every time your relationship will go down, you nak cari orang lain. Does that make sense? No, right? If you are that kind of person, right, just don't get married, please. Your partner is going to merana.
Yeah.
So if you are always thinking that the other side is greener, it's always going to be that for you. That is going to be your reality.
Yeah.
When you should actually be watering your side.
Yeah.
Whatever problems you have, like Yan always say, if a light bulb is rosak in your house, you don't change your whole house, you fix the light bulb.
Yes.
And that is a marriage. You have to always work together. It's you against the world, not you against each other.
Yeah. Always work on that.
Kan? Dah preaching.
What if another woman come and ask if can be madu? Okay.
Apa ni?
This situation will only come if you spend time with that woman. Do you think so?
Wait, if I don't know, come and ask.
Can be
Yeah,
madu.
I mean,
there's a reason that means your relationship with that woman has already been something already. You dah masukkan, you dah letakkan effort dalam tu relationship with that woman.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So sampai the woman rasa, this guy can be my husband lah. Tak apalah, sanggup jadi madu. So that means you already put effort to make her like you in the first place, right?
Oh, Zul cakap.
Oh, this is a good one.
Recently, a colleague tried to. Sorry.
You just.
Recently, a colleague tried to flirt. I walked off disgusted, fully aware I am in a relationship. Kudos to you, my brother.
Good job.
Good job, brother.
Yeah. Maybe kalau kadang-kadang kalau if it's like a one-off thing, maybe say, hey, don't lah, I married already, or don't lah, I got fiance already.
But let me ask you, because you are the type of person that is very friendly to everybody, and it's very hard for you to say no to someone. So in a situation where maybe dekat kerja ada perempuan baru masuk, lepas tu dia macam, Yanto, you want to have lunch with me?
Oh, let's go have lunch with the team lah. I think they all will be going to Amoy Street to eat together. Sure, let's go.
Okay, Yanto, I have this problem. I don't know how to do. Can you help me?
Can. Okay, that one I have to do lah. Pasal I dah senior kan. Okay, I will teach you. Okay, I will teach you. in front of everybody else.
Yang tu.
Banyaknya senario dia kasi ai.
Sebab kan kadang-kadang kan ada lelaki atau perempuan kat luar sana that is a very macam gini orangnya memang macam gini.
Okay, dah start.
I tak suka kau macam ni. I tak suka. Kenapa kena cocok-cocok? Dah lah suami aku macam gini. Handsome, lepas tu bayar pula tu. Susah betul lah.
Astaghfirullahalazim. Mengucap sayang, mengucap.
Astaghfirullahalazim.
Okay, sabar. Kota 4 nyawa 1. Jangan main-main. She's watching. Okay, ada satu tadi. Someone I think is asked something.
Is asked something.
Yeah. Where was it?
Atas lagi. Oh, is it
good to give silent treatment to your partner? Especially example, busy with work. Okay, when it comes to work in let's say this is what we do. Okay, initially when we sebelum kita kahwin kan, sometimes she won't reply, sometimes I won't reply, and we will be like, asal tak reply, asal tak ini. You know, we because we are not used to like, sorry, I'm going to be busy, because sometimes the busyness comes when you least expect it. Kan. So what we do is, okay, after maybe a few times kita macam asyik tak reply je. So we did get into a little bit of argument, I would say. But what we do is, okay, I was busy with this and this happened. And sometimes during my line of work back then, it will happen as and when it can come. And sometimes I wouldn't even use my phone. So it comes with practice, it comes with realization that, okay, my partner is going to be busy. Perhaps she will reply me after this. But to totally like but the key takeaway from this is, lepas kita busy with that period tu, contact back. I'm sorry, I was very busy, I got swamped with this. I'm here for you now.
Tapi kalau dia bagi silent treatment to like,
try not to lah.
Punish them.
No.
Then for me, that is not healthy.
Yeah. Try not to give silent treatment. Okay?
I think we talked about this in one of our previous episode, right?
Yeah.
Silent treatment is never effective lah, especially in a marriage.
Dan dia sambung kata, tapi masalahnya tak ada communication langsung. And that's where you have to work on it. Pasal you have to start the ball rolling. Okay, how you want to approach it? Jangan macam asal you tak berbual, asyik busy je. Then okay, you change if that definitely might not work like most of the time. So change it. Say, I'm sorry, I know you're busy, but once you're done with your work, do text me. I miss you. Settle.
Yeah.
Settle. Put in love, man. Just shower, sprinkle it with some love.
I mean, this one is a very good question from Irzi. How to know when a guy is being too friendly or they're just like that?
Kalau dia dah start ajak makan berduaan, then you know that it's too much. Yeah.
Selalu nak kena ada batas lah.
And to me, right, communication during work is work. Berbual dalam communication during work.
But after working hours,
you call your partner apa? Spend time lah with your partner.
You better not message my husband.
Like kadang-kadang yes, macam for example, let's say lah tomorrow ada meeting ke apa, then you message for work, or you want to catch up on let's say for example during the day. I think my colleague shared with me about a series. And I was like, oh, this series is good. I told her, okay, I'm watching this series now. Thanks for the recommendation. Like that. Then you go to work tomorrow, talk about it. Tak payah nak berbual and spend time outside of work.
Yeah, I mean, I might look like the overly jealous type of wife, but I'm really not, right?
Yeah, she's not. Because I have female colleagues.
I'm just trying to say that we in our relationship, Yan is the type of guy that can gel very well with females, and it's entirely platonic, and that's why I don't feel threatened. And I trust him 100%. But sometimes the girl tu yang buat I risau. You know what I mean? So macam all this anger and frustration it's not towards him, but it's towards all the girls out there yang macam-macam. So
they're fine.
But so far his friends are all nice people lah. They all tahu jaga batas. Tak kira lah Muslim ke tak Muslim, they all know where the line is, which is good. And I'm very grateful. It's how it should be.
Nur Hanim, I used to do that silent treatment as punishment. Jangan
I mean, I used
But yeah,
to
alhamdulillah, she said now no longer doing that. I think I saw that somewhere.
Yeah.
She said, yeah, Dulu lah. Now no more sudah. Alhamdulillah. Good job.
I used to give him silent treatment.
Yeah,
And my objective was also to punish him.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Tak ada. Okay, silent treatment kadang-kadang kita dia tak main kan, main game lah. But after a while, especially now that we're married, I don't like it. Because when you're side by side. Dulu bila sebelum kahwin senang. You do you, I do me, you know. But dah kahwin, when you are beside each other, you don't talk about things.
The problem.
I feel like geram, you know. But but yeah, alhamdulillah, we moved past that.
Yeah.
We work on it and became, you know, we talk about communication.
Yeah, like I always say that, because initially I gave him silent treatment to sort of punish him lah in my mind. But then I thought about it, and in hindsight now, right, I'm like, why are you treating your husband like a kid?
I'm not a kid.
Like, that's what you do to a kid, right? When he does something, you punish him, right? By whatever means. But this is your husband, say. He's a grown man with dignity, with like self-respect and things like that. That shouldn't be the approach, I feel like, in a healthy marriage lah. Silent treatment in the intention, in the name of punishing. Yeah, I don't think it's healthy.
Yeah. I mean, kadang-kadang pun maybe lah, we don't know what might happen if you give silent treatment to a guy for too long. Yeah. Okay, wait.
Sally ada question.
Sally.
To a man kan, what can cabar kelelakian seseorang lelaki bila dalam argument? Good question.
What can cabar? You challenging his dignity.
Challenging his
maruah.
Maruah as a man.
Maruah, yeah.
For example, maybe dia cakap, it always boils down to the same thing lah, macam financial punya issues.
We have to be real. Lelaki ada ego. And kalau kita say things that will affect his usefulness in a relationship, it will affect his kelelakian. But that's why sometimes kena berbual pasal benda tu.
Tak ada caranya.
Ada cara. Kita beralas. Kita harus beralas. Harus macam okay, I know this is the situation for you. I know you dalam keadaan macam gini, but we are here together untuk solve this problem. You know? Yeah, kita cuba lah. My partner fully trusts me even when I have many female friends, but I still constantly reassure. That's good. That's very good, Zul. Because you can never be reassuring enough.
Yeah.
It's always, sometimes the best is you reassure before you even have to be reassured.
Yeah. It feels nice as a partner.
Yeah.
Macam, I already trust him, but for him to even reassure me even more without me prompting, I feel like, wow, okay.
Yeah, because why? It shows that the guy is making conscious effort to limit himself to his friends, to his colleagues. Yeah, because the end of the day, kita yang dalam situation gitu kan, kita dalam situation of being in a mixed gendered scenarios, office work for example, and you cannot run away from that in office environments nowadays.
Betul.
So kalau kita tak buat this conscious effort, then nanti bini kita ataupun partner kita kat rumah, okay, this is for both men and women. Men and women. Kalau kita tak buat that conscious effort to remind ourselves we have partners at home waiting for us, you know, we have a marriage waiting for us, then why if you don't do that, then you're just going to be threatening the relationship in a way.
Saiful, usually if I kena silent treatment, I put certain items in kitchen at the cupboard higher. Makin membara lah bini kau tu nanti.
Tighten the lid off sugar.
Kelakar.
Dah masak-masak tu tak buka. Then terpaksa dia kena berbual dengan you kan. Pandai. Okay lah. But I hope we answer. Okay, wait. Let me just summarize about the cheating part. Okay, of course we don't condone cheating.
Yeah. Nope.
Perhaps what you can do for you that's listening, what you can do, of course, talk to him about it. That he cheated. He's gonna react, retaliate, and do a lot of shit basically. But say that if you're willing to, like you said, marriage is beautiful. If you really want to save this marriage, and it can be saved, it might not be the same. It can be saved, but it will be different.
It's just that I guess you have to have the understanding that it's not going to be like how it was.
Yeah.
There's certain things that you are going to find it hard to trust and things like that. So
that's why this kind of situation, when it happens and both of you want to work on it, counselling is one.
I think counselling is the best way lah.
Yeah.
Because we don't know how to navigate it.
Yeah, but if you know how, if you think that both of you can work on it, then yes, you can, you may. Because I know of people who survived it. I know people doing that, and it worked. And yeah, it may not be the same, but it worked. Yeah, janji kita kena ada satu dalam hati, iaitu Allah. So the moment we have that, InsyaAllah kita akan dapat yang terbaik untuk kita punya relationship, InsyaAllah.
InsyaAllah, amin. Yes, so thank you to everyone who submitted their stories. We only had time to
share and kupas these two lah.
2 for today, but there's still a lot, and we are going to share in our subsequent episodes. So keep your messages coming, okay? We love listening to them.
Yeah, so we
Reading
love
them.
reading them and sharing them.
Yes.
Yeah, so this episode is brought to you by
7
Flowers.
So ladies, if you want to get some moral apparels which are nursing friendly, size inclusive, and ada pocket, go to 7 Flowers on their socials at Instagram and TikTok.
So it's SE7EN FLOWERS.
Yes.
Once again, SE7EN FLOWERS.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
go get your beautiful dresses now. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. With
Let's
that,
go.
let's wrap it up. We have come to the end of the episode. Come to the end of the episode. If you have liked what you've heard, don't forget to like, share, subscribe on all of our socials on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify. Rate our TikTok, rate our Spotify, rate our YouTube. Semua lah. We are looking to increase and spread the words to everybody that would benefit from this, inshallah.
Yes.
Yeah. So till next time, we'll see ya.